Good morning, everyone. Today, the Institution Innovation Council IIC 4.0 of Meher Mahajan DAV College for Women is organizing the idea competition, which is based on the themes healthcare, biomedical devices, agricultural and rural development, smart devices, electric vehicle, electric motor vehicle, and battery technology, food processing, data, robotics, drone, waste management, clean and potable water, renewable, affordable energy, IoT-based technologies. It could also include ICT, cybercrime, physical system, blockchain, cognitive computing, cloud computing, AI, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning, and also the themes could be in the emerging areas of innovation and startup opportunity. This is a golden opportunity for all the upcoming innovators to present their idea here. And as per the guidelines you can see on your screen, all of you are to present your idea in the PowerPoint presentation, not exceeding 10 minutes. We expect you to sum up your ideas in the 5 minutes, but please don't go beyond that and be clear while your communication. For any further query, you can raise your hand and ask for. So let's proceed. I'll be calling up the name. All right, now Ramanjot 4833 is presenting her idea.
All aware about that how COVID-19 pandemic turned out to be a plastic pandemic. Due to the corona, most of the food items were delivered at home, packed in colorful, attractive plastic packages. Even food that we ordered online was served in a single-use plastic container. As everyone during the pandemic was finding the way to survive the last were forced to use plastic food and generously to like Zomato approximately 1,000 plus per month, where the plastic cutlery and plastic containers are at the major place. On the other hand, agricultural waste such as sugar, weather, stock, they are being burnt. They are also creating the much of the menace. So here I am to give a solution by converting agricultural waste into fully biodegradable takeaway food containers that are good enough to hold your greasy, wet or hot food. Yes, this is possible. What we have to do is we have to wisely convert the food waste, agriculture food waste, by incorporating the rice straw to form a container for serving the food. So welcome to the journey of plastic-free, even paper-free and pollutant-free environment with low carbon emission. So now you all are thinking that we already have paper replacing the plastic. What is the use of agriculture waste? Here I would like to tell you that for the production of the single A4 sheet, 10 liter of water is required. 40% of global uh, industrial food harvest is just to make the paper. 20 years takes the tree to grow. Whereas sugar can only 10 to 18 days, 18 months. And also we are using agriculture waste, not the product as well. We need 1.5 tons of the sugarcane pulp to produce 1 ton of the bagasse paper, whereas 5 tons of wood is needed to make the 1 ton of the regular paper. So what we are doing is we will conjugate a microfibers of the bagasse and rice straw to get the product that is waterproof with high tensile strength, excellent hydrophobicity, which is a great insulator and superior oil stability. So what is the principle of the product we are going to make? These are the some secrets that looking on the composition of the sugarcane, bagasse and rice straw, we can clearly see that they contain high amount of cellulose and hemicellulose. That that can be converted into the fibers that will provide the mechanical and tensile strength to our product. It contains the high amount of lignin. So the fibers they will bond it together with the adhesive substance with improved binding compactness between the fibers. Adhesive substances, the lignin that is produced. Then we do hot pressing and cold pressing. The hydrogen bonds will be formed between the cellulose and the residual lignin will provide the water resistance and the stiffness to the resultant product. Lignin is itself a hydrophobic material and it will also provide the mechanical strength. Next, this is the layout of plan for my idea that we are taking the rice straw and the sugarcane bagasse. After we are already taken its juice or we are harvested our rice, we will be disintegrating the microfibers, converting into the smaller sizes. We will mix them properly so that their complete hydrogen bonding and the lignin is now used as adhesive, because first of all we are doing cold compression followed by the hot compression. These are the series of encapsulated molding that the lignin will stick the fibers together and form a product that we are going to make. That can be any shape like ball, cutlery, or the lead, everything, and then it will go for the testing and the final product. This final product is going to replace the plastic single-use container in your food delivery boxes. So these are the USP of my product, that it will be composed in 30 to 60 days without any human incorporation. It is microwave safe. It has shelf life of 2 years. Why I am using the rice straw is because rice straw is highly resistant toward the mold growth. So it will extend its life period. And this process is completely very natural, no no binders, no additives, no coatings. It's non-toxic and harmless way. And it is alternate to plastic as well as to the paper also. It will not impart any color or taste to your food. This is the final product will look like. This box represents that it is the biodegradable, that paper we are already being made that from sugarcane, because paper is already being made. But this the container that is made from the rice straw incorporating with the sugarcane bagasse. So that will be our biodegradable outer packaging container, and this will be the biodegradable container which will be containing the food. Looking upon to the market analysis, the target market will be all food delivering apps foremost. Potential customers will be the people they are all ordering the food, and we can also use these containers for distribution during langars and prasad. Even for the travelers, they highly need lightweight material, and that is of the single use. That can be good as enough. So already we are using agriculture waste as raw material. It will also solve the problem of the farmer to dispose of it, and this is a cheap, and this will be competing the cheap and toxic single-use plastic containers. And this idea is definitely going to be a blessing towards the environment as well as the economy of the country. So what we are looking forward is just to add a tool of artificial intelligence, so that we can get the detailed information of the packaging, so that we can know about the temperature conditions of the food that is being contained, its nutritive value, its palatability, its humidity, and etc. So this can be only possible if we are going into its deeper search. But for the now, let's help the food delivery companies to replace their single-use plastic containers with an eco-friendly product. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have 5013 Ayushi.
Good morning to one and all present here. Today we are here to present before you our idea on the topic basketful benefits of organic tablets over chlorine tablets for purification of water. So what is our aim in this particular idea? We aim to replace chlorine tablets with organic tablets which are made up of pomegranate peels and papaya seeds for purification of water. So developing countries carry a heavy burden of waterborne diseases, the heaviest being diarrheal diseases, when we compare them to developed countries. In India, 128 million people lack safe drinking water. According to World Bank estimates, 21% communicable diseases in India are related to unsafe water. So I would like to share an experience that I am from Shimla, and there, like when I was in my school, हम लोगों ने बहुत चीजें observe करी थी कि वहाँ पर ड्यू टू सम सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स में जो कुछ प्रॉब्लम होने की वजह से वहां पर हफ्ते में एक आधी बारी पानी आता था, और उस वजह से जॉन्डिस और हेपेटाइटिस ई के केसेस बढ़ गए थे. सो उस चीज में म्यूनिसिपल कमेटी ने ये डिसाइड किया था कि हफ्ते में एक बार पानी आएगा. लेकिन वहां पर नेचुरल सोर्स ऑफ वाटर होता है पहाड़ों में, इस वजह से अंडरग्राउंड वाटर लोग ले जाते थे बकेट्स भर के. बट इसके बाद केसेस 10 टाइम्स ज्यादा बढ़ गए थे, क्योंकि हमें पता है कि जो पानी बाहर अवेलेबल होता है, जो बहता पानी है, वो लोग गंदा करते रहते हैं, वो कंटामिनेटेड होता है. इस चीज को हम लोगों ने ध्यान कोई नहीं दे रहा था उस टाइम, बट केसेस बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ गए थे. फिर म्यूनिसिपल कमेटी ने उन चीजों की वाटर टेस्टिंग करी, उन पानी के नालों की वाटर टेस्टिंग करी, और फिर उन लोगों ने वहां पर भी लिख दिया था कि ये जो पानी है दैट इज अनसूटेबल फॉर कंजम्पशन. सो उस चीज के बाद हम लोग एज अ माइक्रोबायोलॉजी स्टूडेंट, हमें पता है कि पानी चाहे कितना भी साफ हो, कहते हैं ना कि 20 मीटर बहता पानी 20 मीटर के बाद साफ हो जाता है, बट हम एज अ माइक्रोबायोलॉजी स्टूडेंट हमें पता है कि पानी चाहे देखने में कितना भी साफ लगे, बट उसमें माइक्रोब्स ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट होते हैं. तो बस यही रिपोर्ट्स यू कैन सी इन स्लाइड्स. दीज आर द रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ वेरियस केसेस, लाइक इन गुजरात these were the diseases diarrhea, typhoid, hepatitis, and these were the cases of the patients, and you can see deaths due to bad water, that is approximately 8,324 in every like 4 years. Every one every 1 in 4 hours is admitted or is death होती है. So you can see all the 3 tables. So हमने ऑर्गेनिक टैबलेट्स ही क्यों चूज की? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इट इज कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव, प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट काफी कम होती है, इको फ्रेंडली होता है, और बीइंग ऑर्गेनिक ये हमारा इसमें एंटीऑक्सीडेंट होता है, ये इंप्रूव करता है हेल्थ और हमारे इम्यून सिस्टम को काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाता है. सो व्हाई डिड वी चूज पोमोग्रेनेट पील्स? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो पोमोग्रेनेट पील्स के एक्सट्रैक्ट है वो इनहिबिट करते हैं ग्रोथ ऑफ पैथोजेनिक बैक्टीरिया और उसकी एंटीवायरल प्रॉपर्टी होती है. इसके एडिशनल बेनिफिट्स ये हैं कि वो एंटीऑक्सीडेंट, एंटी कैंसरस, एंटी इन्फ्लेमेटरी प्रॉपर्टी शो करता है. सो इसमें हमने और ऐड किया पपाया सीड्स हमने इंक्लूड किए, जिसकी प्रॉपर्टीज एंटी फंगल, एंटी बैक्टीरियल, एंटी ट्यूमर कॉजिंग, एंटी हेलमेंथिक, एंटी हाइपरटेंसिव, एंटी अमीबिक, एंटी सिकलिंग, एंटी ऑक्सीडेंट एंड वुंड हीलिंग प्रॉपर्टीज थी. सो ये इन सबकी प्रॉपर्टीज थी जो हमने अपने एक्सट्रैक्ट हम यूज कर रहे हैं. और मेजर इसमें जो मेजर हमें फायदा होना था कि we would utilize waste products that we obtain from fruits, and we will also reduce the cost of production but also solve the problem like waste disposal without causing environmental pollution. So ये हमारे waste हैं तो obviously हमारे लिए काफी ज्यादा affordable है. We don't have to buy our chemicals, and chemical based tablets इस वजह से कम यूज होंगी. इसके less side effects होते हैं और ये हमें easily available होते हैं मार्केट में. So इसकी मैन्युफैक्चर प्रोसेस क्या है? The raw material that are used in tablets are pomegranate peels and papaya seeds. So we will dry the peels और उनके एक्सट्रैक्ट बना के हम उनको रॉ मटेरियल्स की तरह यूज करेंगे. इसमें हम ऑर्गेनिक एडिटिव्स डालेंगे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑर्गेनिक अकेशिया गम एंड राइस स्टार्च. We'll add them. They act as binding agents which we can use in tablet formulation, and ये हमें मैकेनिकल स्ट्रेंथ और इनकी ड्रग रिलीजिंग प्रॉपर्टी होती है, being easily soluble in cold as well as hot water. Then we'll mix these ingredients and we'll make capsules with this powder in tablet making machines. So why didn't we, like हम लोगों ने क्लोरीन के साथ क्लोरीन टैबलेट से इन्हें क्यों रिप्लेस करना है? क्लोरीन के साइड इफेक्ट्स ये है कि क्लोरीन हमारे ड्रिंकिंग वाटर में चाहे कितनी भी अमाउंट में प्रेजेंट हो, उसका थोड़ा सा बैड टेस्ट या बैड स्मेल होती ही है. और बाय प्रोडक्ट क्लोरीनेशन का ये होता है कि रेक्टल और ब्लैडर कैंसर सब्सिक्वेंट स्टडीज में देखा गया है कि क्लोरीन थोड़े कार्सिनोजेनिक इफेक्ट्स शो करता है. ब्लीचिंग, और हम लोगों ने सब लोगों ने ब्लीचिंग इफेक्ट्स तो पढ़े ही हैं क्लोरीन के, कि रॉड का पानी जब हम लोग रॉड वाले पानी से देखते हैं तो रॉड डालते हैं पानी में तो हमने देखा है कि रॉड पे व्हाइट कलर की लेयर जम जाती है क्लोरीन की. एडिशनली व्हेन वी कंपेयर, यहाँ पर भी जीरकपुर और चंडीगढ़ में व्हेन वी कंपेयर, जीरकपुर साइड जो शर्ट यूजुअली व्हाइट शर्ट होती है वो येलोइश दिखने लग जाती है एज वी सी देम हियर, लेकिन चंडीगढ़ साइड इतना भी नहीं है. सो लाइक ये इतना ज्यादा क्लोरीन यूज करने की वजह से है, जितना ज्यादा हम क्लोरीन यूज करेंगे उसकी उतनी ज्यादा ब्लीचिंग प्रॉपर्टी होगी. सो इसके साइड इफेक्ट ये भी है कि आई और स्किन इरिटेशन, वीजिंग एंड कॉमन सिम्टम्स ऑफ क्लोरीन एक्सपोजर. सो व्हाट इज द मार्केट वैल्यू? लाइक जैसे जैसे वाटरबोर्न डिजीजेस बढ़ रहे हैं जस्ट ड्यू टू इंक्रीजिंग पोल्यूशन, तो हमें पता है कि हाँ अगर क्लोरीन टैबलेट्स ही यूज करेंगे तो ऑब्वियसली उसकी मार्केट वैल्यू बढ़ती जाएगी. बट व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू रिप्लेस दीज क्लोरीन टैबलेट्स विद आवर ऑर्गेनिक टैबलेट्स जिसमें हम ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल यूज करेंगे, ऑब्वियसली धीरे धीरे मार्केट वैल्यू कम हो जाएगी. ऑब्वियसली हमें उतना ज्यादा यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है अब केमिकल्स. तो हाँ, ऑन रिप्लेसिंग ऑर्गेनिक टैबलेट्स बाय क्लोरीन टैबलेट्स विल नॉट ओनली रिड्यूस द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन बट विल ऑल्सो मेक इट अफोर्डेबल फॉर द पीपल. So here we come to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much.
Okay, so our next participant is roll number 5044, Agrima. Share your screen and turn on your camera.
So, good morning everyone. Today we, the students of class MFT second year, are going to present our presentation on the topic probiotic drink as a blessing.
It's okay, I'm done with the picture. You can turn off your camera if you wish to.
Yes, proceed.
Okay. Well, yes ma'am. So let's talk about our drink. What's the problem we are facing nowadays? Probiotic products are available on the market today, and are usually dairy based and cannot be consumed by individuals who suffer lactose intolerance and allergies due to milk protein.
Nowadays, consumer claim for healthy foods is motivating the food industries to develop the products based on ingredients with high content of bioactive compounds.
So here's the solution to all these problems. We have invented a drink which is known as Beet It. The drink made naturally with beet leaves considered as waste products. Here are some information about the beetroot leaves in our drink.
Beetroot is a delicious vegetable which is known for its medical properties. Leaves of the plant often get cut off and thrown away. However, they are very nutritious to eat.
Beet leaves are also known as beet tops or bull's blood. They are the leafy bits at the top of your beetroots. People hadn't been using them in their cooking for a while, discarding them as you would the tops of carrots. Beetroot leaves have been classified as B. vulgaris subspecies, vulgaris conductive group. Betanin obtained from the roots is used industrially as red food colorant to improve the color of the products. So here's the product description of the Beet It. Beet It is the natural probiotic drink, and the preparation instructions are: shake gently and keep refrigerated. Ingredients used are water, lime juice, sugar, natural flavors, beetroot leaves, ginger, and Paisun loon. Safety warning is that do not use product if seal or bottle is broken. So here's the information to increase the shelf life of product we use.
Rectifiers such as lemon juice. Modified atmosphere packaging is a packaging system that involves changing the gaseous atmosphere surrounding a food product inside a pack and employing packaging material and format with the appropriate level of gas barrier to maintain the change temperature at an acceptable level for preservation of the food.
High intensity pulse electric field method can also be used. It is a non-thermal technology for liquid food preservation that leads to high retention or enhancement of the concentration of some bioactive compounds, especially phenols in fruit juices. So here's the procedure of making the drink. Make a vinegar bath with 4 parts water to 1 part vinegar. Soak for 30 to 60 minutes before a cold water rinse and scrub. This has the added benefit of extending the life of produce. Then use a clean grinder for grinding the leaves to avoid contamination. Add ginger and lime juice in the grinder. To increase the sugar content in the drink, brown sugar can also be added if it's needed. Add half glass of water, grind the mixture for 2 to 3 minutes. A puree of ingredients is ready. Add half teaspoon of Paisun loon to the mixture and grind it for 1 minute. In this drink, we are using the Lactobacillus acidophilus LA5 species. We'll filter the mixture. Leftover can be added to plants and can be used as cattle feed. Beet leaves drink is ready. Here are some benefits of the drink made by us. The first benefit is that beet greens boost immunity. Beet greens are high in vitamin C, essential for boosting immunity. Vitamin C plays a crucial role in helping improve your immune system and fight off cold and flu viruses. They are also extremely rich in vitamin K. This is very important for body to maintain healthy bone mass. Beet greens, which improve blood health and help lower blood pressure. Nitrates are also incredible for increasing oxygen levels and greatly improving cardiovascular function.
Beet greens improve eye health. Beet green contains vitamin A and lutein, improving for providing eye health. 1 cup of beet green equal more than 100% of our daily required value of vitamin A.
Beet greens promote healthy teeth. Foods high in calcium and magnesium help to build strong enamel which prevent cavities. Vitamin D is essential for aiding calcium absorption. Vitamin K is also integral for building strong bones, and 1 cup of beet greens contain over 100% of your daily required intake. Beet greens are also super rich in vitamin B9, folate, which is necessary for both adults and infants. So here's the comparison with the very most famous probiotic drink, which has been sold worldwide, Yakult Honsaga, and the drink made by us, which is Be Fit. The Yakult drink contains high sugar content and dextrose, whereas the drink made by us is naturally sweet, as the flavor of the beetroot leaves are mild, earthy, and are sweet in nature. Skim milk powder is used in Yakult, but whereas in our drink, skim milk is not used. Yakult is made using expensive ingredients, but our drink is made from waste product. In Yakult, flavoring agent is used. Our drink is natural flavor is present. The drink has high price, whereas the drink which we made is low in price. Yakult drink is packed in polystyrene plastic, but our drink is packed in eco-friendly packed pouches. So here's about some information about the packaging of the beaded pouch. Beaded pouches are made up of 4 laminates. The 2 outer layers are a blend of proprietary polypropylene and polyethylene. This makes the pack withstand extremes in pressure and heat, while at the same time being easy to print upon. Each pouch is made from 100% eco-friendly and biodegradable paper encased with native seeds, especially chosen to aid the restoration of the chosen site. Whereas the plastic used to pack some of the probiotic drinks, the large amount of sugar combined with the risk of plastic contamination may overweigh the benefits of other probiotic drinks. So here's the conclusion. Eat your greens, papaya would be proud. Beetroot is the perfect probiotic drink for your gut, fulfilling all your nutritional needs with no allergic constituents added, no preservatives, no artificial color, fit for every age group, no side effects, affordable price, and last but not the least, beetroot, glittery, delicious. Drink beetroot and beat bad microbes in your body. Thank you.
Thank you. So next participant we have 5048 Harsimrat. Harsimrat, share your screen.
Just a minute, ma'am.
All right.
Agdima, please stop sharing your screen.
Sorry, Novaldeep, what did you say?
Your screen is being presented. Please stop sharing it.
Okay, wait.
Yes, Harsimrat, you can share now.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Novaldeep Kaur.
My name is Harsimrat Kaur. We are the students of BSc Microbial and Food Technology second year, and the idea we are presenting today is sustainable bio-based food packaging through waste recycling. So, from the past decade, disposables have penetrated into every walk of our daily life. वो हर जगह आपको मिलेंगे, चाहे कोई सोसाइटी का फंक्शन हो, भंडारा हो, कन्वीनियंस स्टोर्स, as takeaway food containers, and ready-to-cook food packaging. Convenience foods account for nearly 6% of global food consumption, with the demand of only instant noodles reaching 106 billion servings in the year 2019. Their packaging is convenient, don't need to be washed, and thus save our labor, comfortable to carry around, etc. But despite this positive outlook, the ecological impact is disheartening. Usual cuppa noodle, for example, if we take an example of cuppa noodles, their usual packaging is made up of LDPE, which is difficult to recycle. Approximately only 1 in 400 cups goes for recycling. The rest goes into the dump, in the landfills, and pollute our environment. Recognizing this problem, many countries have banned the use of single-use plastics. As we live in the post-COVID era, the focus is more upon the healthy options. Thus, reusable alternatives to such wasteful plastics are on rise across the globe. It is not that our product is the only alternative in the market, but it is the most ecologically sustainable one. Other alternatives like paper cups and biodegradable cups try to solve the plastic problem, but are not 100% eco-friendly. Paper cups are responsible for felling of millions of trees, which can't be planted back. They use plastic lining to bind and smoothen the inner surface, and this plastic lining make them difficult to biodegrade. You have to first remove the plastic lining and then recycle. The production is energy extensive. Studies suggest that making disposable paper product uses as much petroleum or natural gas as polystyrene plates. Paper cup production uses 12 times as much steam and 36 times as much electricity. One cup requires 0.58 liter of water to produce and has carbon footprint equivalent to 60.7 gram of CO2. Our eco approach, our solution is a packaging formulated by utilizing medicinal, physical, and chemical properties of natural flora with little to no use of synthetics. Salient features of a packaging will be water resistant, heat insulating, non-reactive, durable, washable and reusable, stain resistant, does not soak odor or color, biodegradable, lightweight. These properties all could be understood by the following slides. The packaging. So our college is the best example of development with sustainability. हमारे कॉलेज में इतनी ग्रीनरी है कि we couldn't stop ourselves from exploring the potential of our mother nature. We got inspiration from Ayurveda, that nature has an absolute answer to all our problems. So this is what we found. We observed that whenever we eat something in disposable ware, the cup is difficult to hold and it gets heated up. So we found the solution in bamboo sheath. It is the waste from paper and furniture industry. It provides durability and heat insulation. So our next problem is that we all enjoy drinking sugarcane juice. But what about the fibrous pulp and the fibers left behind? It goes to waste. We use it to provide flexibility and it forms the main body. Next, we needed something like plastic for inner lining. So here, lotus leaf came up with its Bexy coating and water resistant property. It gave smooth finishing to the inner surface. Usually, adhesives used are mostly synthetics. Even BioWare use melamine resin, which leaches in the food when the temperature goes above 70 degrees Celsius. That means not all biodegradable cups are eco-friendly. We use natural adhesives like cornstarch, dextrin, animal glue, etc. Okay, to give plastic-like sealing, bioplastics are used instead of silicone lid or plastic lid. Bioplastics made from a blend of potato peel and lotus leaf will be used for sealing the cup. Starchy potato peel binds the bioplastic together and lotus leaf forms the impermeable layer.
Now I am going to explain that how actually we are going to execute this idea. We will take a heat mold and line it with bamboo sheath. As you can see, I have labeled the outermost layer will be of bamboo sheath. Forming its outermost layer, the middle layer will be of sugarcane fibers and pulp as the main layer of the packaging. It will be like the core of the packaging. The innermost finishing layer that we are going to give to the product will be formed of lotus leaves. Because of its waxy properties we know. जैसे हमने कोई भी लोटस की पिक्चर हम देखते हैं, the way the water droplets are standing on it, it gives a very good example of how water resistant the lotus leaves are. Now to fix all these components together, we can use natural adhesives like cornstarch, dextrin, etc. इन सबको एक साथ करने के लिए we are going to give a heat treatment so that ये सारी layers fix होके एक laminate बना सके to give the final look of our finished product. So it will be like a laminate packaging but made with all natural components. We have also done a market analysis for our product. The global disposable cups market was valued $11.88 billion in 2020 and is expected to expand at CAGR of 7.2 from 2021 to 28. The world uses 500 billion plastic cups and 16 billion disposable cups every year. We can replace all this with our product and other alternatives like our fellow gave, Ms. Ramanjot. Thus, the market is vast with scope and space for new innovation and additions. Our packaging pricing is at rupees 10, which is at par with market value and has the potential to stand out and carve a niche for itself. We have done a SWOT analysis for our product too. These are the strengths of our packaging. It is reusable, washable, and sustainable. I would like to explain the word sustainable a bit. Like for paper manufacturing, lots and lots of trees are cut every year, which are not regrown. But in our packaging, we are using bamboo, which has amazing regrowth properties, and sugarcane too. Once it is cut and not derooted, it can again grow into a new plant. There is no need of replanting the tree. Our product retains shape and strength even at temperature higher than 70 degrees Celsius. The formulation is 99% natural. We are using a lot of waste material from various different food and other industries. The look is going to be aesthetic and appealing to nature-loving customers. Production process does not require any costly chemicals or equipments. Less energy demanding production. But there are some weaknesses too. It is going to be just slightly costly than single-use plastic cups. The use of pesticides and insecticides can be a hurdle if these are being used in the trees that we are going to use as source, then it is going to sabotage the purpose of our production. But there are opportunities too for our research and production. The food packaging industry has a great growth potential. There is a need of sustainable food packaging. Increase in number of health-conscious customers will attribute to the populace of our production. Extract from bamboo having antimicrobial and antioxidant properties may further enhance its antimicrobial properties and life. There are some threats too. It is a time-consuming manufacturing process. Ubiquitous and accepted presence of plastics in food industry can be difficult to replace, but we are going to make it. So to conclude, our cups will be excellent for their overall life cycle carbon footprint, particularly when compared with any single-use or compostable packaging, as well as ensuring a stylish and user-friendly environment.
I am Tina from BCom second year, and my idea is Lifeline saving lives. Ever care to imagine that a person is dying right now, moment, while we are scrolling through this presentation? According to a report by Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, total number of people who died because of road accidents were approximately 150,000, and the death rate in India is 7 per 1,000, out of which 30% people have lost their lives due to delay in treatment. Ambulance delays cause loss of a precious resource, one that matters the most, that is human life. In a place like India, deaths due to ambulance delays occurs due to wide spectrum of reasons, such as non-availability of contact, location of nearest hospitals, lacking awareness of steps to undertake while waiting for an ambulance, blocking of paths due to heavy traffic at peak hours. The aim of this plan is to cater to the dire need of saving life and preventing the thousands that die due to ambulance delays. Next is, let us discuss about our app, Lifeline. It will be providing features such as all the necessary information about the nearest private hospital, booking and giving the live location and estimated time arrival of ambulance, The ambulance will either be provided by the private hospital or private ambulance service provider. At the beginning, we will be dealing with the private hospitals. When we'll have some kind of funds, we will deal with public hospitals too. There will be functioning chatbots in the backend which would give patient necessary information until the arrival of ambulance. Necessary information includes general medicine, first aid information uploaded on the application, circumstantial information by connecting to the qualified doctor, suggestion on best time management to reach the hospital. In addition to the app, we will provide 24/7 helpline service which will act as a duplicate for the services provided on the application. Now let us talk about the app working. A patient will book an ambulance. He will get the live location of an ambulance, and at the same time he will be getting the suggestion and first aid information and the nearest hospital and the location of the hospital on the same app. Every necessary information will be spoken out by the chatbots functioning in the app. Now let us talk about the impact of this app. Let us discuss about a case study where a person has met with a road accident. Another person comes to help him and hears the advertisement of Lifeline playing on the radio in the injured person's car. He immediately opens the website to book an ambulance and get the live status of the ambulance. While the ambulance is coming, the chatbots functionally in the website will speak several measures that he should take in order to help the injured, like to cover the loss of blood with any clean cloth available, make him drink water, or if any hospital is nearby, if hospital is nearby, cover half the distance and coordinate with the ambulance to reach the hospital faster, etc. He follows the guidelines. The patient reaches a few minutes earlier than the normal time. After the operation, the doctor comes and tells that his life is saved due to the precaution taken immediately and due to early time arrival. Otherwise, the person could have lost his life. A few minutes can be a reason of life or death of a person. Our app will be saving thousands of lives, organizing ambulance services and thereby meeting World Health Organization standards, managing chaotic situations by helping in rational decision making, taking timely precaution by providing immediate first aid steps, creating employment opportunities, and timely treatment of patients. Now let us talk about our competition and expansion. India Ambulance, Medulance, Medcombulance, Mysocare, Falcon Emergency, these are our NPO competitors. But we will be increasing our scope by providing these additional services on a common platform. That is, booking the nearest available ambulance along with its live location, information about the nearest hospital available, helpline number in case of non-availability of internet, useful measures that could be taken until the ambulance arrives, and no fee is charged from the users. Now let us talk about our growth plan. We will be providing lab tests and reports, delivery of medical supplies. We will be appointing doctor, geographical expansion, and bringing in self-financed ambulance to reduce our cost. Now, let us talk about the implementation plan. For the first and second month, our implementation will be nil due to web and app development and beta testing. Further, we will be collaborating with private hospitals, beginning with Noida and expanding the hospital base to other parts of Delhi and NCR because the rate of accidents in Delhi NCR is very high. We will be collaborating with private ambulance service providers for expansion and wide reach. In the beginning, it would be having one private ambulance service provider, and we will have a scope of 10 till the 12th month. Business processing outsourcing, employing 2 people per hospital to manage the 24/7 helpline. Then we could do newspaper ad on the 3rd page. We can do on the 1st page, but it will increase our cost. That is why we are doing on the 3rd page. Pamphlets to be distributed as per the expansion of our operation in respective location. hiring campus ambassadors for awareness campaigns and hospital collaboration, hiring interns for marketing strategy and hospital collaboration, social media such as Facebook, Instagram, AdWords, etc., billboards to be placed as per the geographical expansion, radio twice per hour, auto rickshaw branding, posters to be displayed on the vehicle as per geographical expansion, PVR 36 times a day per mall, short video to be displayed in different malls. Everything given under the months are number of units under specific work, as you can see in the presentation. Now let us talk about the investment and cost of first year. We'll be having more of BPO and marketing cost. Other costs will be very low, such as work and miscellaneous cost. Let us talk about the fixed cost. The average app development cost would be rupees 70k and website development would be 20k. All costs have been taken up as per the telephonic survey with respective operators. Let us talk about the variable cost, such as newspapers, pamphlets, billboards, radio, auto rickshaw, PVR, miscellaneous costs, campus ambassador interns, maintenance of app and web, business processing outsourcing. That would cost us a total of 1,09,90,000. Now, let us talk about the final projections of our project. That is, we'll be increasing our number of hospitals and number of ambulance service providers from 0 to 60 as an example. And every hospital would be giving us a commission of 1,25,000 in the beginning, and that is derived from, as you can see on the left side, left corner of the box, that is number of deaths in Delhi, 88,000 due to delayed treatment, that is 30% of 88,000, 26,400 per day is equal to 75. Number of cases required is 75. It includes the cases of accidents, delivery, heart disease cases, etc., with minimum probability of occurring and requirement. Now we divide into 150 into 115 zones in Delhi NCR based on the location like north, east, south, etc. It implies that each zone has 10 patients. Further, if we assume that each zone has 10 hospitals, each will bring out patient to be in hospital. An average patient will pay rupees 50k for the treatment. It will bring about rupees 15 lakh revenue to the hospital per month, that is 50,000 into 30. Now, 60% of which be directed brings you to 1,50,000 remaining. As we are new in the market, we keep the commission as rupees 1,25,000 to cover costs, maintain flexibility in future commission. Deriving commission from ambulance service provider.
Pardon, Tina, you were exceeding the time limit.
Oh,
You're
sorry,
exceeding
ma'am.
the time limit. Please try to sum up soon.
Yes, ma'am. That is all the cost structure of our project. And the total revenue of our project after all the costs, that is 8 crore 64 lakh 55,000. Thank you. That's all from my part.
All right. Next we have Antara Sen, roll number 5072, BSc MFT second year. Antara, can you hear?
Yes,
Antara?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Share your screen.
Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes.
So a very good morning to all the respected dignitaries present here. Today, we are going to present our product, Sea Mask, and our product idea comes under theme Waste Management. So let's get started. आयुषी, यार तेरा मूड इतना क्यों खराब है?
क्या बताऊँ यार, सारा दिन मास्क लगा कर रहना पड़ता है. I feel so uncomfortable and it is causing me problems like acne, headaches, and even bad breath.
Don't worry, I can understand your problem. One of the top reasons your breath smells bad under your mask is because you have buildup of bacteria in your mouth. Bacteria releases sulfur compounds that smell unpleasant and is the source of your bad breath. When we breathe while wearing a mask, these bacteria stick onto the inner sides of our mask and cause many problems such as acne, headaches, bad breath, and can also lead to tooth decay and gum diseases. So what is the solution? Our product Sea Mask is made from organic orange fiber fabric, which has many fantastic properties and is completely biodegradable and a better choice over normal masks.
Oh, sounds interesting. I have heard that orange peel contains many interesting things like flavonoids, antioxidants, coniferin and fluorine, vitamin C, folic acid, phytochemicals, pectin, potassium, non-starch polysaccharides, dietary fibers, methanol extract, and ascorbic acid also. And it has many advantages like anti-allergenic and can cure seasonal allergies. It has anti-inflammatory properties that can reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. It improves oral health, can boost our immunity, and it is a fact that the people who consume orange peels on a regular basis have fewer chances of being diagnosed with lung cancer and skin cancer. They have the ability to protect respiratory system and it can help fight cavities and keep your breath fresh. It fights infection, cold and flu. They are rich in vitamin C and A. This makes orange peels a natural antioxidant that helps boost your immune system and fights off germs and viruses. It is biodegradable, can increase shelf life and quality of the product, and it has a very pleasant aroma also.
Yes, you are very right. So, our sea mask is made up of orange fiber. Fibers are formed from silk-like cellulose yarn that can blend with other materials. When used in its purest form, the resulting 100% citrus textile features a soft and silky texture, lightweight and can be opaque or shiny according to our production needs. So what are the benefits? Orange organic fiber fabric is wonderfully soft, cuddly, and strong that drapes beautifully. It is anti-wrinkle in nature. It comes in variety of ranges and types. For example, crepe, satin, cotton, etc. It is beneficial for the environment, that is, it is biodegradable in nature. Natural oils within the fabric contain vitamin A, E, and C. Upon contact, these vitamins are released and absorbed by the skin, and it also has peel waste management qualities.
Now I am presenting the judges about the manufacturing process. This is a rough process. The peels are processed with a specialized method to extract the cellulose that is spun to form the final yarn. The cellulose fibers are fibers made with ethers or esters of cellulose which can be obtained from plant-based material. The fabric looks and feels like silk, soft to the touch, and have a very shiny appearance. The biodegradable yarn can be spun with any kind of existing yarn. Here is a comparison between the surgical mask that we use and sea mask. The typical material used to manufacture surgical face masks are polypropylene, either sunbound or melt-blown. The majority of masks are manufactured from long-lasting plastic materials and if discarded, can persist in the environment for decades to hundreds of years. This means they can have a number of impacts on the environment and people. Now our product, Sea Mask. They are made up of plant-based materials and hence they are skin-friendly, antimicrobial and eco-friendly. These masks are 100% free of plastic, so when the time comes to dispose of these masks, you can do so with a clear conscience, knowing that you are not contributing to the ongoing plastic pollution crisis.
Now let's talk about our marketing strategies, which is as cheap as possible and availability to all. So 1 kg of yarn available in market is around 300 rupees approx. For it, we are using cotton. And 1 kg of orange is in market is available around 80 rupees. So our product will cost around 202 rupees per mask. So on ordering 100 masks, we will be giving you free sea spray mask freshener, as it contains methanol extract and orange peel essence, so that it will be antimicrobial in nature and will stay fresh for a longer period of time.
Now here comes my favorite part, or the thing that I like the most about this product. The majority of disposable masks are made with plastic materials that when discarded can last in our environment for centuries. Masks that are improperly disposed of pose many risks to wildlife, vegetation, water sources, and people. These masks are completely recyclable and therefore not has an environmental risk factor. Citrus peels are high in nitrogen and can be used to increase the activity of microorganisms by being added to your compost. So these masks can be disposed into flower pots or soil. इस मास्क से हम सीरियसली प्लास्टिक वेस्ट बहुत एक्सटेंट तक कम कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अभी तक हम क्या करते थे, आई हैव सीन इन द कॉलेज दैट मोस्ट ऑफ अस वेयर सर्जिकल मास्क जो कि यूज एंड थ्रो होते हैं, एंड एज ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड कि वो माइक्रो प्लास्टिक से बना होता है जो कि ऑलरेडी बहुत पोल्यूशन कॉज कर ही रहा है. हमारा मास्क भी यूज एंड थ्रो ही है, पर आप इसको अपने घर में फ्लावर पॉट्स में डाल सकते हो आफ्टर यूज, या फिर कंपोस्ट बिन्स में डाल सकते हो, क्योंकि एक तो ये बायोडिग्रेडेबल है ही, ऊपर से सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी को भी इंक्रीज करता है. दैट्स व्हाई आवर मास्क इज बेटर देन द सर्जिकल मास्क. Here comes the conclusion of the PPT. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused a sharp increase in the generation of face masks and medical waste. Currently, millions of contaminated face mask material for diagnosing, detecting, and treating SARS-CoV-2 and other human pathogens are undergoing the irreversible process of becoming infectious waste. This, in turn, will cause environmental and health problems if they are stored, transported, and handled improperly. One of the lasting images of the pandemic is surgical masks discarded everywhere, from markets to public places. We have come up with a face mask that will not only protect people from the virus, but when discarded into soil will act as a compost.
So, by ending our presentation, we would like to thank our teachers for accepting our idea and giving us chance to present in this prestigious platform. On ending it on a funny note, I would like to say, when life gives you oranges, make masks. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this was Antara and
Arushi.
Arushi. Okay, so we have next Shruti Pasricha, roll number 5100 from BSc MFT 2. Shruti, can you hear me? Shruti, are you in meeting?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, Shruti, you can share your.
A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Shruti Pasricha and I have made a product named Aloe Vera. It is a product made up of bryophyllum and neem and aloe vera. So we know that bryophyllum is also known as patthar chat patta. So many people say that it is helpful in curing kidney stones, but actually it has a lot of other properties. So the composition of the product is bryophyllum, aloe vera and neem. So bryophyllum pinnatum, commonly known as patthar chatta, is used traditionally in ethno-medicinal practices for the treatment of kidney stone and urinary insufficiency. It has amazing medicinal properties like anthelmintic, immunosuppressive, hepatoprotective, antinosusceptive, anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, nephroprotective, antioxidant, antimicrobial, analgesic, anticonvulsant, and antipyretic. It is also used for treating boils, insect bites, and even wounds. Also, in a recent research, it is found that it can also cure cancer. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is known for its thick leaves, which contain gel. The gel contains most of the beneficial bioactive compounds in the plant, including vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and antioxidants. It has a lot of benefits and is used in pharma, food, and cosmetic industry. It has antioxidant and antimicrobial properties, hence, it is applied on wounds and it accelerates healing. It is also helpful in reducing dental plaque and preventing gum problems like pyorrhea, which an oral condition occurring due to plaque buildup along gum lines. It improves and conditions skin and also shows anti-aging properties and can be useful in treating and preventing wrinkles. It also reduces blood sugar levels, hence it is also anti-diabetic. Neem. Neem is used in an ancient form of healing called Ayurveda to treat asthma, constipation, cough, diabetes, stomach ulcers, indigestion, gum disease, urinary tract infections, and other illnesses. Neem shows promise in the treatment of peptic ulcers. According to a 2009 research in phytotherapy, peptic ulcers, also known as stomach ulcers, can cause stomach pain and other symptoms due to the production of too much stomach acid. Neem may also help treat acne and other skin conditions due to its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Neem oil is sometimes used to treat dandruff. The oil is thought to reduce the inflammation that contributes to redness, itching, and flaking. Neem may also help fight the fungus that is another possible cause of dandruff. There is some evidence to support these claims. Lab studies have found that neem contains a substance called nimbin that is anti-inflammatory. Nowadays, the world is going through a lot of health conditions due to various factors like pollution, unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise, and hereditary issues. Problems like diabetes are caused due to unhealthy lifestyle or maybe due to hereditary factors. Respiratory disorders and skin issues are very common due to polluted air. Fatty liver, hypertension, acne, and many other conditions. As we know, many of us are stuck in a busy lifestyle and do not have time to follow proper diets and workouts. So we need something in such a situation. Let food be the medicine and medicine be the food. Aloe Vera helps in treating many problems related to skin, hair, liver, kidney, teeth, gums, stomach, etc. I call it a magical green elixir as it is going to do wonders to our body. And the best part is that it is cost efficient. Just half a cup of Aloe Vera on an empty stomach and the results will be seen within 1 day of consumption. That's my guarantee. Benefits of Aloe Vera. Anti-diabetic, helps in curing UTI infections, heart and liver diseases. Antimicrobial, cures constipation, helps in skin and hair issues, takes care of teeth and gums, purifies blood. So this project has a packaging, and packaging has to be very efficient. So I am using glass bottles for it. Glass is non-reactive to chemicals. It is a material that will not jeopardize the content's purity even when its outside surface becomes exposed to other products and chemicals. Glass bottles and jars composition prevents foods and liquids from being contaminated by dangerous chemicals. Glass has an almost zero rate of chemical interactions, so when consumers choose foods or beverages that are packaged in glass, they avoid potential risks while enjoying a number of benefits. Glass is a 100% recyclable material which has an infinite renewable cycle. Thus, it can be recycled and reused countless times, reducing the impact on the environment. It also shows the color and consistency of the product and often looks very beautiful and presentable. Thank you. So your diet is a bank account. Good food choices are good investments. So go green, eat green, drink green, because you live only once and a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So taking care of ourselves is a must. But that doesn't mean you won't enjoy the flavors of life. Because in my food world, there is no fear or guilt, only joy and balance. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have participant Nidhi, roll number 5069 from BSc MFT 2.
I, Good Priya, and my friend Nidhi are here today to give a presentation of our idea, AI-enabled smarter or simpler quality monitoring of fruits and vegetables. Firstly, when we talk about fruits and vegetables, what is the first thing that comes to our mind? Everybody wants always fresh and premium quality fruits and vegetables because they are the basic components of our food. But are we really getting that superior quality or premium quality of fruits and vegetables? Before answering this question, I would like to show you a small video.
बाजार से लाते हो और शाम को जो बासी सब्जी बच जाती है उसको लगाते हैं, करते हैं और फिर ताजी सब्जी में मिला के आप खाते हो उसे, फिर कोई मालूम नहीं करता वो बासी ताजी ताजी बीमारियों ताजी चमक जाती है, इसलिए हम सब्जियों को बासी सब्जियों को लगाते हो और ताजी जैसी लग जाती है खरीद के ले जाते हैं तो आसानी से लगाते
Okay, so in this video, we just now saw that how adulteration is taking place nowadays, even in fruits and vegetables, which are the basic components of our food. Therefore, it's an urgent need to develop something which can detect and warn us about such practices beforehand. Um, so, the need or purpose of development of quality control application are these. Firstly, every citizen of the country has a fundamental right to safe and nutritious food, as Article 21 imparts the right to life, and Article 47 imposes a duty on state to raise the level of nutrition and public health by safeguarding the rights to food from any adulteration. Secondly, the health of a population is a key driver of labor and capital investment and consequent economic growth. Good health leads to higher GDP per capita in the long run due to its impact on population, participation, and productivity. It also saves time and money by automating and optimizing the routine process and task. It helps in making faster decisions based on output. Also, it enables multitasking. It is easy to use and resources are also saved. And it is also useful in quality control, food inspection, and food grading. Basically, there are two ways which are currently in practice to check adulteration or poor quality fruits and vegetables. First one is we perform simplified tests, but these tests may be difficult for a normal man to perform and may require some chemicals. They are also difficult to interpret or understand by a common non science person. And the second one is checking the physical appearance. And we all know that this can be false in the field by the street vendors. And what we actually require is a simple application that can be tested right at the time of buying in the field only. And it will give a yes or no answer instantly. The basis of the quality check application are that today's world of modern technology have paved a way for various multifunctional devices and application and an ever-growing technology which is gaining interest nowadays is AI, that is artificial intelligence. The application about which we are talking today is based on this basis. So, what is artificial intelligence? It is the ability of a computer or human intelligence and the ability to judge the things well. It allows us to make better decisions, improving the core business processes by increasing both the speed and accuracy of strategic decision making processes. All the fruits and vegetables have their own attributes that are measured in subtly different ways. Fresh produce quality control is a really complex task, and to make it simpler, artificial intelligence can be used. In an AI model, Data is used to train a model with real world examples until the machine is good enough to perform a particular task.
Now let's discuss the working of our quality check application. A mobile application for checking the quality and adulteration in various fruits and vegetables can be made by using advanced computer vision technology, image processing techniques, image segmentation, pixel distribution, and more. Computer vision systems accounts primary colors red, green, and blue that can help in the inspection of many characteristics like texture, shape, color, size, and various defects present in fruits and vegetables. Attempts have been made in such application which tell us about the various characteristics about our produce just by clicking a snap about its color, deformity, size, color variance, bricks percentage, etc., which are successful, but they seem to be of less use to common people because of these scientific terms. Now, if we go to the steps involved in our application, firstly, the model development. We need to first train our software by applying various training data sets. Data sets consist of the images of fruits and vegetables. They are basically the pictures of various varieties and categories of fruits and vegetables, which are registered and received in our app, producing various frames of these vegetables and fruits. Next comes the validification. The model is validated by applying it to the testing images. The images are clicked and they're processed by various softwares, and using various algorithms, the processing and data analysis is done. Then the model working in real field. Real-time training and testing by image processing and data extraction includes the deep learning models. Deep learning models are the subfield of machine learning and artificial intelligence. It is a collection of techniques that models high-level abstractions in data. Then the results are displayed, which are easy to interpret. That is, our app will give easy results. It will just show that whether the fruit product or the vegetable is healthy to eat or it is defected. This is the image segmentation. This is how the app will have the acceptable and non-acceptable databases, which will further help in data analysis. I think the model can be better explained with the help of a flowchart. Therefore, firstly, in our app, the image is clicked or the snap is clicked of the food product. Whether you are at a marketplace or you are at a vendor shop, you can just click a snap with your phone and the further analysis will take place. This taking a picture is also known as image acquisition, and the tool which we are using here is the camera. To generate digital images, charged coupled devices,
Pardon?
that is PCD.
Nidhi, Gurpriya, you are exceeding the time limit, so please try to sum up soon.
Yes, ma'am, it's just the almost last slide. So to generate the digital images, CCD and complementary metal oxide semiconductors are used as image sensor. Then their pre-processing is done to prevent the deterioration of the image. Then the deep learning models. And it is used, a computer system based statistical model understands and learns which forms the pics, sounds, and text to conduct the analysis. And further, using algorithms in the display screen, we get the result whether the fruit or vegetable is healthy or defective. Various benefits of this application is it is easy to understand for common people, it is quick and fast, and on-field testing can be done. Moreover, we are using this app in a mobile phone, and nowadays everybody keeps a mobile phone with themselves, so it is very easy to check. We can check these results anytime, anywhere, and test whether we have to buy this product or not. So this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
With globalization of market, there are more competing businesses than ever before. The only solution to grow yourself is innovation. But exactly what is an innovation? Innovation is where imagination meets creation. So we are here to share our innovation and the problems we solved through it. The title is The Repertoire of Bamboo. So let's get started. First of all, bamboos are the largest members of family grass Poaceae. They are one of the fastest growing and versatile plants, having notable economic and cultural significance for being the food source and raw product of many South and East Asian countries. Bamboo wood in different categories remain one of the most useful woods ever, as it has a high strength, high durability, high water resistance capacity, and it is not harmful to the environment in any way. Let's talk about the repertoire of bamboo, that is, the immense skill sets of bamboo. It has the great potential for producing a range of extracts with functionality utility in medicine. Bamboo extract, called as BEX, protects a variety of cells against lipotoxicity that is induced by palmitic acid, which can cause a higher risk of cardiovascular diseases, obesity, and type 2 diabetics. BEX also contains antioxidants for your skin. It has anti-aging properties, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, antibiotic properties, and thus it acts as the powerhouse for rejuvenation and the cell growth for the cells. But how exactly we used bamboo in our innovation? हमने innovate किया क्या? And how we actually came up with this idea? So I'll tell you about it. Basically, a few days ago, Ayushi and I was talking. Wait, let me take you to that conversation itself. Back scenario: Ayushi enters the college with a slight disappointment on her face. Hey Ayushi, wait, what happened to you? Your mood seems off.
Hey, just got back from Delhi, and while I was traveling there, in the city, I traveled by metros. This one time, I went to the washrooms of one of the metro stations and saw hand wash bottles spilling out liquid soap and how unhygienic it felt to use them. And then came the most horrific scene when a man came out of nowhere and with a huge red bag full of empty plastic hand wash bottles. Oh, you do not know how bad I felt for our Mother Nature in just a few seconds.
Oh God, that sounds so pathetic. Because just think about it. If it is a situation of just one station, scale it up to all the stations in Delhi. And then all the stations, all the public places in India. Good Lord, the amount of plastic that would be disposed every day will be horrendous.
That's what I thought about myself. Oh, but wait. Why don't we come up with a more natural, economic, and environment friendly alternative of these wash bottles ourselves by which we can help the government as well?
And that's how we came up with our innovation, bamboo hand wash bottles. So हमने सोच तो लिया कि हमें ये innovate करना है, but exactly to put it into reality, what we did was we contacted the bamboo cutlery makers. We talked to the workers who put great effort in designing and carving those beautiful utensils, and we discussed about bamboos, our innovations with them, for which they gave us the following directions. Firstly, the raw material, that is bamboo, has to be sourced from local farmers, which gives them an additional edge on employment and a source of income. The most prominent and the useful variety of bamboo is Bambusa balcoa, as it is highly economical and is pretty useful in making rigid containers. So, Miss Lalita told us that the bamboo brought out is then cut in many ways. On, however, we want to make the wash bottles. This work is carried out by a mechanical hand polisher. But as finer details can only be achieved when doing the mechanical work with hands, so we would be able to provide more hands a continuous source of income and living. Now let's talk about certain problems that we solved through our innovation.
India faces huge unemployment issues in both rural and urban areas. Since we would require mechanical work from the building up of these containers, which would be carried out the best via hands, so giving bulk orders to these skilled men in rural areas who know the art of carving would help in the betterment of their financial position. Similarly, when buying raw material for these containers, the bamboo would be bought from local farmers who would be benefited equally with this. And in the similar way, the protection of environment from plastic and how badly it can affect the coming generations. According to the Central Pollution Control Board, that is the CPCB, India on an average produces a humongous 3.3 metric tons of plastic every year, out of which an estimated 1,12,000 metric tons is solely produced and generated by plastic soap bottles and other utility containers. Over a course of about 25 years, this production of plastic for containers alone would skyrocket to a horrific 3 million metric tons, and that would not be a great news for the coming generations. By using these naturally made containers, the benefits won't just limit itself to the conservation of environment or reduced usage of plastic, but also to a string of benefits that will occur simultaneously. Bamboo is a sustainable resource that can grow and flourish under a range of climatic conditions and can provide us with 35% more oxygen and absorbs 40% more CO2 as compared to trees. Over the years, the grip that plastic packaging and products had on us has made us completely dependent on its usage. However we see it, plastic bags and polymers have been a boon to us, but its harmful effects and other over-dependency has caused the environment to completely disdain plastic. Getting rid of its firm grip on our daily lives would be difficult, as plastic has become so ubiquitous and is present everywhere, but it's not impossible with constant effort. We all must work together to bring down the usage of plastic by starting and pledging it on a personal level. Governmental schemes would only work if the people are willing to work and comply to the guidelines.
So now let's talk about the installations and disposal. ललिता जी से बात करके हमें ये तो पता लगा कि बैम्बू को एज अ हैंड वॉश कंटेनर का आइडिया यूज करना इज अ वेरी गुड इनोवेशन, इज एन एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली इनोवेशन. बट एग्जैक्टली हम उसको इंस्टॉल कहाँ करेंगे, उसके इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए, उसके डिस्पोजल के लिए व्हेन वी थॉट अबाउट इट, सो वी केम अप दीज फ्यू प्लेसेस जहाँ उसकी इंस्टॉलमेंट कर सकते हैं. Our government and the society upon investment will be benefited greatly, as this is a very economic, a very environmental friendly innovation. This innovation will result in improved cleanliness of the society and even the overall country. Thereby, जो global rankings होंगी of cleanliness, India की global ranking will highly improve. We also wish for this project to reach the authorities who could further acknowledge and invest in the production installations at various public places. वी वांटेड कि जो हम ये हैंड वॉश कंटेनर्स बनाएंगे इनको क्राउडेड एरियाज में इंस्टॉल किया जाए, लाइक रेलवे स्टेशंस, मेट्रो स्टेशंस, पब्लिक टॉयलेट्स, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेज एंड गवर्नमेंट बिल्डिंग्स, स्कूल्स, कॉलेजेस एटसेट्रा. Our bamboo product is a very natural, a very organic product. हम इसको easily green waste bins में भी dispose of कर सकते हैं. There are certain methods through which we can easily dispose of these containers if required. Recycling is a surefire way to dispose of any bamboo product. Another way is upcycling. Yes, you all heard it right, upcycling. It occurs when you completely or significantly alter the appearance of a product and find another use for it. So, जब hand wash bottles use हो जाती है, the same bamboo used for making these bottles afterwards can be used for making cutlery and various other bamboo utensils. Now, before we extend our thank you to the judges, we would like to conclude by saying that this innovation that we did, we would just like to conclude that through this innovation, the use of plastic will limit to a significant level. The small vendors and small businesses will be promoted. Local farmers will get a great economic push through it. It will be economic for the government to install it at certain places. And most importantly, an environmentally friendly value will be added to the society. Lastly, we want to graciously thank our teachers, our mentors who have been helping us constantly with this idea. We would like to extend our thank you to Dr. Vandana ma'am, to the Institution Innovation Council, Dr. Neetu ma'am, Dr. Indu Arora ma'am, and lastly, we would like to thank our respected principal madam, Dr. Nisha Bhargava, under whom this whole competition came into being. Thank you.
Thank you, students. So next we have participation from in a team 5077, 5082, Rupika Arya and Mehek Benz, both from MSc.
So good morning, ma'am. Today Our presentation is on protein bar. It is our innovative idea on protein bar. As you all know that in this all COVID situation, we all have the habit of having a junk food. So in the replacement of a junk food, we come up with the idea of a protein bar. As you all know that protein bars are also available in the markets also, but they are very hyped and expensive as well. And with the expensiveness of their, they have also have their bad impact on our lifestyle as well. So our protein bars are made up of oats, dry fruits, and the most expensive ingredient, that is whey protein. So that makes the protein bar more expensive. And the high quality protein bar, that is for like have protein of 20 grams and will cost around 1600 to 1800 per box. And protein bars are also a processed food bought mostly by people with more money and craving the information or desire to prepare food. And we all know that many protein bars are also contain high amount of added sugar and use unhealthy sweeteners like high fructose corn syrup, which added excess fructose to your diet and also increase risk of fatty liver, obesity, and diabetes when consumed in high amounts. So we come up with the idea of healthy and cheap protein bars. Here we will mention about a protein and fiber bar. As you all know that the protein bars are always available in the fiber form or in the protein form in the market, but there is no combination of that. So we have the idea of having a combination of both of them, the protein and the fiber. So protein bar are delicious snacks packed with nutrition for your food, giving hours of energy without any sugar content. People love to eat a good healthy snack post and pre-workout. So why not to make one with the different flavors? Nobody wants to miss adding carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, and minerals to their diet. So that's why we come up with this healthy and cheap protein bar. Our protein bar will contain high protein, low sugar, low carbohydrate, digestive support, gluten-free, naturally sweetened, and 100% natural. That's our guarantee. So the dietary purpose of protein bar is, protein bar will target at people who primarily want a convenient source of protein that doesn't require preparation. There are different kinds of food bars to fill different purposes. Energy bar is one of them. That energy bar will provide the majority of the food energy in carbohydrate form. Meal replacement bar are its intent to replace the variety of nutrients in meal. Protein bars are usually lower in carbohydrate than energy bars, lower in vitamins and dietary minerals than meal replacement bars, and significantly higher in the proteins than either. Okay, so the ingredients that we'll use in the protein bars are fiber sources, which will be oat flakes and wheat bran, protein, which will be soya bean, millets, seeds and nuts for the flavor, cocoa powder also for the flavor. For the sweeteners, we'll use honey and brown sugar, etc. For flavors, we have decided to make different flavors protein bars. So there will be dates, dried bananas, apples, sweet potatoes, and milk. So while we are using these ingredients, soya beans are an excellent source of high quality protein, which most legumes lack, which makes the soya bean and its food products a superior protein source for people who follow a strict vegetarian diet. It aids the bodybuilder's process significantly. Millets, they are high in numbers of important micronutrients, which includes phosphorus. Millet, it is rich in dietary fiber, which is both soluble and insoluble. The insoluble fiber in millet is known as the prebiotic, which means it supports good bacteria in the digestive system. In millets, if we take an example of ragi, it is beneficial for diabetics. It is gluten-free, which makes it an excellent choice for people who have gluten-free diet. Seeds and nuts, it is high in protein and fiber because all the scrubbing seeds do a great job of keeping up with the keto diets in a protein bar. Cocoa powder, it has been proven that cocoa powder is in a protein bar. It helps boost appetite and burns the fats in the body. In sweeteners, everyone uses the white sugar which we get in the market, but if we use honey, it contains higher fructose levels, which is relatively low on the glycemic index, which makes it one of the best sugar substitutes of the bunch. Honey, it actually lowers the blood sugar levels and prevents weight gain or aid in weight loss. Brown sugar, it is used for its distinctive flavor and texture. Coconut sugar, it is plant-based sweetener, which helps to keep our blood glucose and energy levels up and is also ideal choice. Lower chances of blood sugar are spiked Per serving, coconut sugar contains a small amount of inulin, a type of insoluble fiber that can make post-meal blood sugar spikes less likely. Dates, it is a humble sweetener and a great snack on its own. It contains a lot of minerals like potassium, magnesium, etc. and they are fibrous too. Their sweetness also has a distinct caramel-like flavor that just cannot be replicated. So there are different flavors of protein bar. We come up with the idea of ripe bananas, apple, sweet potatoes. So in ripe banana, it contains a good amount of fiber and several antioxidants, improves the blood sugar level, helps in weight loss, and support exercise recovery as it has content of easily digested carbs as well as minerals like potassium and calcium. In apples, apples are a good source of antioxidants, fibers, waters, and several nutrients. Many healthy components of apples may contribute to fullness and reduced calorie intake. Sweet potato, it is fiber-rich carbohydrate, are a great source of vitamin A and a beta carotene that improves the appearance of skin. So our main target of supplying protein bars are, after you that I told you before also, that after COVID, in the current scenario, the pressure of studies on students has increased a lot. Students have developed a false habit of eating junk food. As COVID gave us a big lesson to increase one's immunity, so our protein bar will satisfy the needs of students. Supplying of protein bars to the college canteen will lead one step forward towards students' health and can even increase brain functioning. So I am sure students will take a good and healthy bar in their canteens. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now we have next